All right. Got revelation, insight, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as to the next step regarding the fast. It's going to be 2 hours, first thing in the morning. I always seek the Lord first thing in the morning, but there's definitely this calling to set the alarm and get up earlier for longer and not move from my spot unless led to, for any practical thing, for any routine, for food or for drink, and to immerse myself in the leading of the Spirit for a 2 hour window. So that's what I'm going to commit to for 40 days. And some might say, well, that's not a fast. It's more of a fast in the sense of I'm not going to be eating or drinking my breakfast in the typical usual way I have been doing for the past few months. And instead of me giving in to fleshly desires and routines of the morning, I'm going to fully commit to 2 hours of Him and what that leads to, and not give in to fleshly temptations, if you like. There will be no gratification of the flesh. It will be 2 hours focused on the Spirit with the Lord. And in a sense, that is a fast. And probably after that, I'm not even going to desire breakfast anyway. I'm just going to crack on with whatever. What I will do, as I did before, is document a journal on this channel of the fast. I've become aware, and granted, I'm not on social media and I'm not on YouTube a lot, but there is such an importance for current saints and for potential new ones to see the process and the walk and the journey involved regarding Christianity. It is not, it is not about the, first of all, there is no making it, there is no end destination here on earth. There's no getting to a place where, and I think there has been a lot of portrayal in life up until now of people presenting that, whether it be through wealth, through their outward appearance, through the ministry the Lord has led them to, and how it looks on the outset with perhaps very polished, pristine marketing, propaganda. And for that reason, and the fact that false teaching is so rampant, I want to journal and document. And I shouldn't say I want to, because it's the Lord's leading, and this is a ministry He has asked me to fulfill for Him. But the reality of the challenges and the trials and the tribulations and the difficulty of this walk have to be made more apparent, not to mention the unspeakable joy that is only found in the Lord Jesus, the unfathomable, incomprehensible peace that only God can give you, etc., etc., etc. So my hope is in documenting, maybe daily, maybe not, this journey, and what is going to be an outpouring of that dedicated time, which is there anyway, but it's going to be for longer. And there will be a wrestle for me with tiredness. There will be a wrestle for me in the flesh of wanting to eat my breakfast and drink my usual morning drinks and all that. So pathetic, but anyway, it is that. And my golly, the last 40-day fast I did was so brutal on my flesh, and I documented that for the same reason. So I just really hope it's going to encourage and strengthen saints now who watch it in their souls, that it's okay to find this extremely arduous. And honestly, I don't think just this 40-day fast would do that. I think my other videos, as I continue to share my testimonies and my experiences, which are true and raw and a perfectly normal part of being a Holy Spirit-filled born-again Christian, that people will get encouragement and the truth from that. And these messages come with absolutely no focus on anything but truth. There is no wealth. There is no draw to the outward appearance. There is no marketing. There's no anything. It's just, this is real. And there is so much power in testimonies. And He's called me to this for years. And I'm saying it in truth, in the hope that it will help. That's love. I'm totally laying myself down, and the potential reactions and responses and hate that could come from any of this content, I'm walking this out in obedience, and it is with a heart position to help people. I mean, that's how God works. He loves people. I love people. I love God. I love people. We're going to do it. So yeah, and let's see. I've spoken to a few female friends who are also eager to fast with me in the ways that they are led to, because they understand the value of this. I've spoken about this before, but it really is a fantastic way to help you die to self, to help you have more self-control over your flesh and its temptations and its desires, because we're not called to live by the flesh and the soul anymore. We're called to live by the Spirit. And for the Spirit to have more of that divine presence, authority, and leading in your life, you really have to be able to know when it's the Spirit operating in you. And if you're immersed in gratifying the desires of your flesh, and if your affections are set on the things of the flesh and the soul and this world, the Spirit, which is holy and from God, it needs your flesh to be nothing but a vessel for it, and a temple that is respected and stewarded appropriately. And typically when we're operating in our flesh and the lusts of it, that's not going to happen. And so the operation of God in and through you is diminished. And that's not going to help anybody. All right.